Hi, everyone. Today's event is hosted by TED, which is the Talent and Economic Development Department of Michigan. TED recently launched the Choose Michigan campaign, which focuses on attracting talent to the state of Michigan and giving them reasons to stay. As you can tell from my accent, I'm not originally from Michigan. However, I did choose to come to Michigan for its academic reputation. And even after school, I stayed. So Michigan is definitely a great place to be in. But here to talk a little bit more about the Choose Michigan campaign is Sammy, who is the Deputy Director of Marketing and Communications for Planet M. So welcome, Sammy, to the stage. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We've got lots of seats up front, so if you're standing in the back, come on up. I'm Sammy Lukaskevitz, and I'm from the Talent and Economic Development Department, and I manage the Choose Michigan campaign. I actually chose Michigan in 2006. I moved here. I'm an Army wife, and I've lived all over the country, but I've chosen to make pure Michigan my home. I love it. And I cannot believe how lucky I am to do what I do, because I get to talk about all the great things and all the great talent that there is in Michigan at all these wonderful companies. But even more so, I get to introduce a man who I'm so lucky to be able to introduce because he also chose Michigan. He left for a while, he came back to the state, and now he is our lieutenant governor. So please help me welcome Garland Gilchrist II.
Thank you, Sammy. Hello, everyone. So my name is Garland Gilchrist II. I am the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Michigan, and I bring greetings from our governor, Gretchen Whitmer. And this Choose Michigan campaign is really near and dear to my heart because I am a person who was born right here in the city of Detroit. I live like 5 minutes from Cobo Hall, where we're standing right now. And I chose Michigan for many reasons, but the ones I'm going to talk about are why I came here for my family and for my career. So growing up in Detroit, I went to high school in Farmington, a suburb of here, and I went to the University of Michigan College of Engineering. 2 engineering degrees later, I felt, however, that the professional I wanted to be was only possible in another part of the country. So I moved to the West Coast to Seattle to be a software developer, and I was a software developer at Microsoft for 4 years. Then after that 4 years, I lived in Washington, D.C. for 5 years where I worked in another industry. But there was something about Michigan that always had a gravitational pull on me. And in part, yes, it was the childhood I grew and became so rich because of with my experiences, the experiences that had me as a young basketball player going all over the state. The experience as a young student being part of programs like the Detroit Area Pre-College Engineering Program, otherwise known as DAPSEP, spending a lot of time in this building, being connected to opportunities in science, technology, engineering, math, art, and other areas about how to become a better learner and a better leader. But ultimately, I chose Michigan because it was the place when I wanted to take my career to the next level that I knew I needed to be. You see, as a person who worked both as an engineer and in the political realm, I believe that people with technology experiences can solve all types of problems. And we have all types of opportunities right here in the state of Michigan. And so when I came home, it was my choice to apply that technical knowledge and training that I got to serve and solve as many problems as possible for as many people as possible. And that's why I started working in state government. Because in state government, you actually get to serve every single citizen. You get to enable every single business. You get to get perspective and insight on every single challenge and every single opportunity. And that's exactly what is possible in Michigan, perhaps, in a way that is possible in no other state. Because as demonstrated by not only Hall E here at the Auto Show, but upstairs as well, we have limitless innovation happening in our state. It's happening not only in the hard technologies, but also in the soft and social sciences. And we are excited to welcome people, regardless of black background, regardless of race and ethnicity, regardless of the amount of years of experience, regardless of immigration and how long ago you came to this country or when you're choosing this country now. We want everyone to choose Michigan and call it home. Choose Michigan and call it the place they want to work. Choose Michigan and call it the place they want to play. And if you can do all those things anywhere, you can do it in Michigan, and you can do it in a great way that not only will help you prosper, not only help your family prosper, but will help this state continue to be the greatest state in the country and the one I'm most proud to call home. So just thank you so much for taking the time to listen and hear my story. And I'd encourage all of you to encourage the people in your network, in your family, in your community, the people who you went to school with, to choose Michigan and call it home as well. Because when we all work together, we can do great things for the benefit of everyone all across this great planet. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. He talked about limitless possibilities, and that makes the hair on my arm stand up, because Michigan really is limitless possibilities. People want a job that matters, and they want to know that they're doing something for our state. So we developed Choose Michigan as an opportunity to not only retain, but also attract people to the state of Michigan to fill some of our talent careers that we have open. Anything from mechanical engineers, chemical engineers, marketing people even have a need here, finance people, healthcare people. There are a lot of jobs open in the state of Michigan right now. But having a life outside of work, that matters too. And we do a lot of research with the state of Michigan, and we found out a couple of things. A lot of people don't know some of the opportunities that are available in Michigan, not only at some of our companies. They don't know what careers are available. They also don't know some of the things to do. So having a life outside of just going to work every day, that matters. Being able to go to Sleeping Bear Dunes, being able to go to D-Electricity, being able to go to Electric Forest, those are things that are all important for people and helps build that quality of life. So we have some tasty stats in the state. We have more concentration of engineers than any other state in the country. And some of these things are really proud of in Michigan. And Michigan is a great place that gives you both. So you might be wondering why we're wearing banana outfits or why there's zombies in our display. Have you all seen the Choose Michigan display yet? Well, I'm about to show you.
This is Amanda. Yesterday, Amanda was using her elusive skills to escape zombies intent on eating her brain. Today, she's using said brain to redesign advanced radar systems. Michigan, where some choices change your day, others change the future.
Michigan, where some choices change your day, others change the future. You can go to D-Electricity, you can go to a zombie run, and then the next day you can be solving the country's aging energy grid at Consumers Energy. This is Derek.
This is Derek. Derek just spent the weekend in an electrified forest wearing nothing more than a banana suit. This work week, he's business cash, reimagining the country's aging energy grid for tomorrow. Michigan, where some choices change your day, others change the future.
Do the bananas that we're wearing start to make a little bit of sense now? And no kidding, we went to Electric Forest several months ago, and the first person that we saw was wearing a banana suit. He was handing out free hugs. We opted against it.
This is Sarah. Sarah spent yesterday crawling to pubs via kayak under her own paddling power. Today, she's spending it redesigning propulsion systems for a billion-dollar aerospace rocket. Michigan, where some choices change your day, others change the future.
So we have our campaign running in Chicago, in Pittsburgh, and then also in Madison, Wisconsin, because that's where the concentration of talent is right now. We also have it running in Madison, Wisconsin, because Wisconsin has launched a talent attraction campaign that targets Detroit. So we don't want to lose anybody to Wisconsin, certainly, but we don't want to lose anyone outside our state. And we're losing about 36% of our college graduates to outside the state of Michigan, largely because they don't know of the opportunities that are available here. When we ask people about the automobile industry, a lot of times they don't think of it as a technology industry. But look around this room. This room is filled with technology. If you tell me the automobile industry isn't a technology industry, then you don't know anything about automobiles, because there are 10 million lines of code in a brand new auto. That's a technology industry. So we also do some activation on college campuses. It's important to try to keep some of these students here so they can get jobs. We don't want to lose them like the lieutenant governor, even for 5 years. We want them to stay here after they graduate. So we need to illuminate all the opportunities in Michigan at some of these companies. So Michigan, where some choices change your day, others change the future, and you can find us online at choosemichigan.org or use the hashtag #ChooseMichigan. And I really thank you for your time today. I hope it's a successful career fair for many of you, and for all of you, actually. We want you to stay here. So enjoy the place, have fun at the auto show, and just remember that Detroit is the center of the universe right now. So thank you very much.